"Pornography and a letter for you," she said now to her son, returning with the post. "Bills, of course, for us." Pornography was Portia's name for Albert's preferred reading matter. Almost every day a different computer or web publishing magazine would hit the doormat, and he would disappear with it into his bedroom, emerging several hours later with flushed cheeks and a faraway look in his eyes. If only the magazines really were pornography, she sometimes thought, wistfully. At least sex was something she understood. The free CDs that came with the magazines filled the house. Portia, who liked to turn her hand to anything artistic to remind herself that she wasn't just a dry professor and writer of obscure and expensive books, had created a number of amusing installations from them. There was a table whose top was constructed of nothing but America Online giveaway discs, sealed in with perspex. There were silvery mobiles and sculptures all over the house. On her desk she had a number of stacks all glued together, which she used as pen holders. In the kitchen they did service as coasters and placemats. Albert, standing by the toaster, gave a gasp when he opened his single letter. "I don't fucking believe it," he said, passing it to Gordon. "No, hang on, you don't touch it till you've washed your hands. You read it first, Mum." Portia took the letter and held it to the window behind the sink. Presbyopia had come early to her, too many slideshows and too much poring over too many documents in too many dark Tuscan libraries. The letter was printed on expensive company stationery. Cotter.com. Dear Mr. Fenderman, your name has come to our attention as the author and webmaster of the Cafe Ethica website. As you may know, our company has already acquired a unique name for excellence and innovation in the expanding world of electronic commerce. However, we are constantly looking for bright, imaginative and creative personnel to join us in our mission to continue to forge new businesses on the leading edge of the digital revolution. We believe that you may be just the kind of person we need. If you're interested in visiting our London offices to discuss helping to set up and lead a new ethical trading division, we would be delighted to talk to you about an employment package which we believe includes the most competitive share options, private health insurance, pension and bonus schemes in the field. Your confidentiality in this matter would be appreciated. Yours sincerely, Simon Cotter. Gordon took the letter from Portia. "It's got to be a hoax," he said. "I mean, with the best will in the world, Albie, someone is pulling your bloody leg." "We'll see," said Albert, snatching the letter from his father's sudsy hands and going over to the telephone. "But, darling," cried Portia, "what about Oxford?" Albert was too busy dialling to pay any attention. They stood and watched as he talked nervously into the telephone. At one point he stood up straighter, and Portia noticed that he was blushing slightly. 3 o'clock, he said. "Absolutely, no problem. 3 o'clock. I'll be there. Of course. Absolutely." He hung up, a dazed and ecstatic look on his face. "Well?" "I spoke to him. I actually spoke to him." "You aren't going to see him? Are you insane?" Albert gave his mother a look of amazed disbelief. "Of course I'm going to see him. You heard, 3 o'clock this afternoon, in his office. But you will tell him that you're going to Oxford next October, won't you? You will make it clear that you can't even think of long-term employment for at least 3 years. Bugger Oxford! I've just spoken to Simon Cotter, Mum. Simon Cotter! And who's he? Mother Teresa and Albert Schweitzer all rolled into one? Your education comes first. This will be my education. Has he any idea how young you are? Mum, there are people at CDC still awaiting their second set of teeth. There are millionaires working for Cotter with undescended testicles and training bras. Well, that sounds encouraging, I must say. You know what I mean. I wouldn't be the youngest person there by a long way. Gordon, tell him. Gordon had taken the letter back. Portia felt a wave of something coming from her husband that disturbed her. Was it irritation? Not envy, surely. She was shocked to realise, once the thought had flashed across her mind, that there could be no doubt of it. It was envy. Something in the way his tongue flicked over his lips and his eyes darted so quickly over the letter, as if still looking for proof that it was a hoax, told her that he was, beyond question, jealous of his own son. He was annoyed, he was resentful, he was angry. No one but Portia could have detected it, but it made her stomach turn over to see it. "Well now," said Gordon, assuming the measured tones of a wise and objective man of the world, "if you do go and see him, you make damn sure you don't agree to anything, without talking it through with us first. If there's a contract, we'll make sure the company lawyers see it before you even think of signing. These people can be very convincing, very plausible, but nonetheless—" "Sure, Dad, sure." Jesus. Albert flashed a smile at both his parents and skipped from the room, a slice of toast between his teeth.